Hello and welcome, my beautiful Sagittarius. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of June the 3rd to the 9th. Perhaps not every single card or the energy they carry may resonate with every single one of you, but if it does, run with it and throw the rest out into the universe. Starting off with your download message, the all-over energy that you've been given is don't look back. You're not going in that direction. Sometimes, we get up in our head and we start looking back at things that happened and we start asking the whys and the what fors, and we start questioning situations that really we can't change. We can only learn the lessons from them. So whatever you're deciding to do this week, if you're leaving something behind, walking away from a situation, job, or person, know that this was meant to be. Okay, karmically you were meant to do this, and you don't start questioning your decision now, okay? Because what you're leaving behind is meant to be. You need to leave it behind and look forward to your new beginning. Coming in with your first card in the beginning of the week, you've been given flexibility. So you might have to think about accepting things for what they are and, moving forward in a new direction without causing any resistance. Flexibility is about making changes, about being amicable and adaptable, about being willing to accept different things that might be coming in this week. There could be changes on an appointment on your calendar. It could be, you might have put in your calendar to go to see a doctor appointment or whatever, as an example, and you're going to find you're going to get a call and it's going to change for some of you. You have to be open to that. You could go into work and they might have changed something at work. Maybe some of you are going through restructuring at work and there's going to be somebody new there that wants to, turn the status quo upside down, and you're going to have to adjust to that. So don't get up in your head. Don't worry about it. Just be flexible. Be open to something different this week. Coming in with that, you've got the Eight of Fire. Now, we know the Eight of Fire is indicative of speed and lots of activity and having to multitask a lot of things. So this change and you being flexible, might involve having to do these things quickly. Adjust to it. Maybe it's a surprise. Oh, I get that call. Oh, I was all ready to go there. Now I'm not. Or, wow, I didn't know they had redone the whole office and moved it around. Whatever the case is, this is about you getting busy again. If things have been slow and kind of in a pause state of action, you're going to find that energy is going to take flight again. You're going to find that the momentum's going to pick up, and be prepared to tie those bootlaces tight because you're going to hit the ground running, having to do a lot of things very quickly. There's going to be a lot of activity and you will have to be mindful of time management. I would be writing things down so that you could tick them off as you go. You're going to be really busy multitasking, some of you. Coming in next, you've got the Heal the Ouch card. So there could have been something that caused you a little bit of pain, and this is a card of forgiveness and healing yourself and healing your soul as well. And it's time for great soothing of the heart, the body, the soul, and the mind. It indicates that healing will be prevalent in your life now, and maybe this week especially. If you feel drawn to study the healing arts, maybe you'll be successful at that. If you're thinking about getting involved in some sort of healing modality, energy, or even going back to school to do that, you're developing your natural capacity to restore others to wellness. You have this ability to teach, preach, and convey advice that can help other people. This is an indication too of old wounds and broken bonds being mended. Reconciliations are possible now too. So let bygones be bygones and be a little bit more flexible, as I had said. The World comes in, and this is completion. This is a new beginning. This is accomplishments, celebrating something. This is end of one phase, the beginning of a new one. The world is your oyster, as they say, my beautiful Sagittarius. Reach out, go for it. Some of you could also be planning a trip. Maybe you're going to some exotic place. Maybe you're going overseas. Maybe you're going to a different continent. You could be taking a tour of some sort to a new place as well. Coming in the middle of the week, you've got a mountain to climb, major challenge to overcome. So know that you're going to have to, with this Eight of Fire, this multitasking that you're doing, have to step up to the plate and find a way to be flexible and maneuver around any obstacles or challenges this week that come in. With that, you've got the Renewal card. And the Renewal card is the card of judgment, okay? This is about reflection, self-evaluation, and rebirth. You're moving forward in a new direction, and you need to be open to that. But the Judgment card means that this is like a rebirth, like a second chance to go after something. You're discovering your life purpose now, and you're going to release judgments about yourself and other people. You're evaluating the past, though. You are doing that, and we had seen this here before. I see you evaluating your past, and you're going to start brand new. Okay, you've learned from the past, and you're going to be able to let that go, because you're not going in that direction. You're not going to turn around and go in that direction, okay? You're seeing things clearly now, and you have the ability to do almost anything you put your mind to. So don't worry about these obstacles that might be popping up this week. You're going to find a way, because you're flexible. You're going to find a way to adapt, maneuver, and get around any difficult problems or challenges. I love the Judgment card because it is a rebirth card again. It is saying you're moving forward, you're going in a new direction. You've made that judgment call. It's like getting a second chance and rebirth. And you're only going to take those on this leg of your journey that truly support you, love you, and want to go with you. Next, we've got the Fates card. And the Fates card is all about trusting things for what they are. It cautions us to be flexible again in our life and be willing to bend and yield. So, the Fates is all about that. So this is about receiving information and moving forward with it, okay? Not being afraid to go after what we want and realizing that something's meant to be here. When we get the Fates, it's almost like we need to pay attention. We need to pay attention to the messages that we're getting here that are telling us this is what we're meant to do. Okay? It's, karmic and acceptance that things we can't change and knowing the things that we can change. All right? So, let me put it to you this way. God grant me the serenity to accept things I cannot change and the courage to change the thing I can and the wisdom to know the difference. Okay, there's things in life that are that we'll never have control over. We have to just accept that. So it's about being flexible. Again, I'm taking this message as you being flexible, realizing that don't bang your head against the wall to try to change somebody or a situation that is impossible to change. Move on. Okay, realize that this is a new beginning for you to move on and just accept that for what it is. So don't get up in your head and try to say, well, I can do this, I can do that. And there's sometimes things out of our control we can't change. You've got the King of Water. This King of Water showed up, I think, for someone else as well here. So I love it. The King of Water is that card. He's compassionate. He's understanding. He's trustworthy. He comes in to give you wise counsel and advice. He's very, very helpful, and he doesn't want anything in exchange for it. Okay? This could be a parent figure, your boss, your partner in life, a good friend, somebody that's there to guide you through a process. And they're going to teach you coping skills to do it, but they truly care about you and they want to be there for you. I always say lucky are we when the King of Water shows up in a reading, because we know that all's not at a loss, that we're going to get the advice and help to soothe this situation over. They are a soft place to land, a shoulder to lean into, and a listening ear who cares for you. Coming in at the end of the week, you've got the Trapped card. So you feel stuck in your current situation, but you do have options. Look for another job while keeping the one you have now. So if it is a job that you feel is unfulfilling and you're not getting rewarded for the hard work and effort you feel you're putting into it, or you feel you've been there long enough, you should have a better position and a better job title and a better pay, then don't stay there. I mean, I know it pays the bills, and sometimes we've had to do that to keep our bills paid, but I would be looking on the QT, keeping it to myself, not sharing that knowledge with anybody else that you're looking for another job, especially anybody at work, because not everybody at work is our best friend. They may be just dying to jump into your shoes or your seat. So start looking now so that you can have something to look forward to. Be flexible, be open to things that might be different, and keep looking, because the right one can be out there for you. Coming in with that, you've got the Three of Pentacles. Now, we know the Three of Pentacles is that card of collaboration. This is about being having recognition for what you know, and you've got a great talent to display. So if you are out looking for a job, I think you're going to be revising and improving your resume. You've got a lot to offer, and don't be afraid to go out there and show that. Step up on that podium during any interviews. or any debates and any negotiations, and hold your head high. You could be also working with a team of people. The Three of Earth is indicative of teamwork. And we know that when we work with a good team, it's dream work. It works out. All the puzzle pieces fit because everybody's working for the same successful goal. So you could be asked to join a team of people. Maybe it is a new job. Others might be creating their own team. You might be wanting to create your own team of people around you to support you and work towards a goal. You could be asked to teach, preach, and convey information to others. Stand up on that stage and that podium and hold your head high. You've got a lot to talk about, a lot to teach, a lot of talent within yourself to share. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Sagittarians, this is your general reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, promising, happy, healthy, and successful week. Always know I send you lots of love and many blessings. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful Sagittarians.